fun. This bike isn't that loud. Not that loud.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Elsa, and that is probably the last time I'm gonna be able to say that, because I have just changed everything about my YouTube and Instagram. I am no longer known as Elsa or Elsa Gaming. I am still in video games, but I'm not on YouTube itself anymore. I changed it to Cruising with Aaron because, well, first of all, Aaron is my real name. That's easy as that. And second, at first my Instagram was modeled after my first bike, but after a crash, which killed the bike, I rebranded to this so that even if I switch bike, I don't have to keep changing my name. I can just run with my own name, which I'm not going to change. This rebrand is, as you guessed it, towards a motorcycle channel. Because, well, biggest reason, I don't really have a lot of time in my life anymore since I have a full-time job now, and I, hang out with friends still, have a girlfriend, everything going on. There's little to no time for video games, especially since I've started hitting the gym again. So I decided to pivot my video style from gaming to motorcycles, since motorcycles is something I can do to and from work, and just on the weekends. My girlfriend enjoys riding, and she's actually working on getting her license herself. All my friends enjoy two-wheel transport, so to say. Most already have a scooter and want to get a bike. A lot of them are into cars and might want to get a bike, and it's one of those things that everyone around me likes doing. So why not make videos about what I like? Why not make videos about my hobbies instead of forcing myself to play video games and try to be funny, and which isn't working because I suck at video games now. I mean, you've seen my last few video games videos. They suck. I suck at gaming now. I haven't gamed in a long time. So here we are, rebranding to a bike channel. About my first bike, it was a Honda CBR 950 RR Fireblade. For those who know, 2004, no ABS, no traction control, no nothing. It was literally just here. Have a piss missile and try not to kill yourselves. And that's exactly what happened. Well, it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad of a crash. I rode downhill at a parade and tried to brake because the cars in front of me slammed on their brakes, and I couldn't make it anymore. So I tried to swerve towards the left, but still had my couple of my fingers on the brake. Front wheel locked up and slid away from underneath me, and me and the bike slid underneath the bumper of the car in front of me. We did the whole thing of paperwork and all that, and got a new bumper on our car and everything. So I hope if you're watching this, I don't remember your name who I crashed into, I'm sorry, but if you're watching this, I hope you're doing good. And then I got a new bike. I'll let current Aaron explain it, what the bike is, because I recorded a bit of it.
So yeah, that's something different for the fucking channel, ain't it? But this is my bike, MT-09 Yamaha 2016. She has been lovely, doing me good. She took me all the way through Germany and had a fantastic weekend there with my family.
But here we are, rebranding to a bike channel. This ought to be fun. I go to car meets and bike meets as well. I go on family rides to bike vacations, motorcycle vacations. I'm actually planning one with my girlfriend towards Germany to see some castles and all of that, which is gonna be fun. If we take more time planning, she might have her own bike. Otherwise, she's gonna be backpacking with me. Both is fine, especially since I got the new bike and the new saddle on that bike, a comfy saddle on it. It's really good to sit on that for hours. Why not video games anymore? Well, basically my day-to-day schedule is wake up, go to work, come home, eat, go to the gym, take a shower, and go to bed, and that's it. Time's up. It's like 10, 11 o'clock. I need to get up at 5 or 6 in the morning, so I have to go to bed. It's just can't really do anything else. Sometimes, most of the time I'm up around 6:15, something like that. But there is days that, especially later on in logistics when you get your truck driver's license. Right now I'm basically just delivering packages. But if and when basically, because if it's not a question anymore, when I get my truck driver's license, I'm gonna have to get up earlier, probably work a little more hours too. And if on top of that we decide to go international, or I decide to switch companies and go international, I might not be home for a week. So it's really like, do I want to spend all the time with my family and all the time with my friends playing goddamn video games? No. What do I want to do? I want to have dinner with them. I want to go out and, have a bite to eat with them. Maybe, watch a movie together. And what can I do on the way to watching that movie or so? I can go on my bike. I could take my hobby and go to that movie on a bike, or go to dinner on a bike, and record meanwhile and just make a video about the highlights and the things I've seen and the things I do. So that's where we're at. Are video games gone? No, definitely not. I will still be streaming video games every now and then, whenever I feel like or whenever I get the chance. And when I stream it, I will upload the highlights of games, of course. But maybe I'll just upload the raw stream. But it isn't really a thing of like, hey, I'm gonna constantly be trying to pump out video game videos anymore. I mean, you've seen how bad that works. I think my last upload was like a year ago. It's not working. So this is hopefully, to be able to upload at least something, like once maybe 2 weeks, maybe once a month or something, but something to keep in contact with you guys and show that I'm still here. I'm not dead. Please don't think I'm dead. Also, go follow my Instagram. I upload on there probably more because the videos are just easy to make. I want to put out some content that is worth something, and a couple of minutes long on YouTube, so it's more like highlights. As for explaining what's going on in the clips, because you can't really hear much over the wind in the camera, I'll probably do voiceovers like this, or I will do text, depending on the situation and what style fits with it. And of course, I need to look into what do I want to do? What do I, what's the easier thing? That's where we're at right now. One big experiment. I think rebranding was worth it because this is just the way I want to go. I appreciate the support that I got on my video game videos and all of that. It's been a ton of fun and definitely not gone. Frost and I are still in contact regularly and all of that. It's definitely not over. But I am just rebranding to something that I'm doing daily instead of just pumping out a video once every 7 months or something. So I hope you guys enjoy this motovlog. And I guess that is the end of LSAT.